Well, if you are still scrambling for that perfect last minute gift, it's Christmas, but maybe you're going to see somebody between now and New Year's, or if you are wondering how to make your holiday table look festive without breaking the bank, don't worry, we've got you covered. Joining us is lifestyle expert, host of On New Jersey's in the Mix, Dina Deleasa-Gonsar. She is known for her chic. I love saying chic. I never get to use that word
Ooh,
except for when Dina's on. Chic, simple, budget friendly ideas that make any celebration feel special, even when you are short on time. Dina, good morning. Welcome back to the show. It's always great to have you on.
good morning, my friend. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas to you. And we are officially in last minute scramble mode. So, what are a few
We
quick,
are.
thoughtful gift? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dina. Go ahead.
No, I'm excited. I think it is the thought that counts, Ken, and think we need to keep that in mind when gift giving. That's like our baseline. So I have a couple of thoughtful ideas here for you, my friend. And the first one is near and dear and close to my heart, and you're gonna see why. If you're going to visit the hostess with the mostest, or you have a niece that just got married and she's starting to build her home, or maybe you have a sister who just bought her first apartment and she's calling you all of the time asking you how to make simple things like a dressing for her salad. That may or may not happen to me. I think a great gift is a cookbook. And also marrying those two things together, cookbook traditions, start by giving them this beautiful set from Earlywood. I love Earlywood. They make heirloom type wooden spoons. And I love the idea of heirloom because don't you remember when your grandma used to write down her recipes? She used to cook with her wooden spoon and then she passed it on maybe to you. And that's just something that comes straight from the heart. And about 2 years ago, my brother-in-law found this on Etsy. I don't know if you can see this, but it looks like there's some etching here on this wooden board, and it's my grandmother's handwriting. It's her recipe for biscotte cookies that we all
I
like to
love
make during.
that.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's
That just made us alive. We
awesome.
want to try on Christmas morning. Take one of your mom, your grandma, your aunt's special recipes for the holidays, have it etched onto this board right here. I found this on Etsy.com. They're really simple. There's a couple of different purveyors who make them. Pair that with a cookbook, and that's a really sentimental gift that is going to keep giving years come. So that's one of my favorites right here. And then another thing, of course, keeping in the theme with food, festive party. If you're going to, say, a cocktail party, your neighbors down the street, you want to bring something maybe a little different than a bottle of wine. I love these cocktail kits from Infuse and Booze. This company takes premium ingredients. They dry out organic fruits. You've got your cinnamon sticks. You've got some sparkly sugar in here. And all you need to do is add the liquor, add the liquid into this glass jar, which, by the way, these glass jars with the wooden tops are really beautiful. So I have a couple of these, as you can tell, on hand to be able to bring to my gatherings. You have things like the Yule Mule, the Sugar Plum Fairy. Then you have the Bloody Digger, which is like a Bloody Mary. Maybe you're going to a Christmas morning brunch. You want to bring something fun. This is where it's at. So Infuse and Booze make these beautiful cocktail kits they're a great price point as well, similar to a bottle of wine, but a little bit more beautiful. So then we also have, hey, maybe you have someone who is a coffee lover or a hot chocolate lover in your life. You want to do something fun. Get one of those cute mugs. You go to a Home Goods or a TJ Maxx. They've got tons of them on the shelf. I see that, Ken. I love it. Pick one that has to do maybe with their personality. And you get some coffee. I mean, I love this Disney coffee. Oh my gosh, let me see that.
It's
Are those
Pomeranian.
cats?
The
Pomeranian?
Pomeranians,
Goodness.
because I'm a
Oh,
Pomeranian lover. So here, let's zoom
you
in for you.
there. That's your personality. I love that.
You look at
Oh,
with the
that.
coffee stains. Sorry about that. That's gross.
But I love the idea. Hey, do they have a favorite pet? Get that printed on the mug. Let's go. And in here, you'll see I have this. It looks like a candy cane striped container. These are cookie containers. I'm not sure if you use these
Wow.
around the holidays, but I mean, my mom, my sisters, and I were all baking up a storm, and these cookie containers. They give us life. We have tons and tons and tons of them. So you want to gift
Love
things that
that.
people really use. Don't just put it in a paper bag kind of thing. Don't just wrap it up with wrapping paper that's going to get thrown out. Put it in something that they can use over and over again. Are you giving some cookie mixes? Put them in a mixing bowl. Put the bowl on it. It just simply elevates your gift. And then we're going to move on to a little bit of self care. So we're going to get out of the kitchen, and maybe you know somebody, I'm going to raise my hand, who needs a break. Anybody need a break or a good night's sleep? How about you, Ken?
Me, definitely, definitely.
So this gift box I have here, it is loaded with good night's sleep. I have some adorable Christmas pajamas, and I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they're called Nod Pods. And they're these weighted, it's like a weighted sleeping mask that sits on your face as you're sleeping, and the compression, it just calms you down. Pair that with a pretty candle. I like to get these sets from Harborside Bath and Body. Haley Rose, she's been on In the Mix before. She's amazing. She owns this business where it's all clean beauty products, all thoughtful beauty products. So if you know someone who needs a good night's sleep, I like to think in terms of themes when I gift give. I don't know if you've noticed that here.
Yes.
No. But I have some friends, some mama friends who need a good night's sleep, so they're going to be getting the good night gift box. And then for some of my friends who maybe like their manicures but don't have the time, I am giving out these cuticle sets. They're from Cuticle Be Gone. It's another team that was on In the Mix. It's a mother-daughter team who started this business. And did you know that cutting your cuticles is illegal? Did you know that?
Well, it's
I was,
if I think if you could do them yourself, but you can't have your cuticles
yes,
cut in
you,
shops. But it depends on the state. Florida still allows it. When I go down, they'll still
yeah.
do it. Up here, I know they don't. They have to. What do they do? They like file and whatever. They can't
Yes,
cut it.
that was shocking to me. So this is a safer way to essentially deal with your cuticles, and it makes your manicure last longer. So if you're like me, where you're always cooking, cleaning, this is something that you're definitely going to need. I don't have time to get manicures every single week, so having them prolonged is definitely where it's at. And then you pair that with a good hand or foot mask, some fuzzy little socks. This is a great stocking stuffer, or maybe you have some dance teachers in your life that you need to gift to. I know teacher gifts are always that last minute scramble, or maybe just for me. But again, thinking in terms of themes, we have self-care, we have manicures, pair it with maybe somebody's favorite nail polish color, and you've got a cute little gift to give.
And if can I throw in something too? Because this is something that my cousin used to always do, and now we live further apart. But she always used to give very practical gifts, or you just throw in as stocking stuffers things like this is hand cream, scented hand cream.
Yeah,
My hands, because of the dry air in the house, my hands always get dry. So she always would do lip balm, hand cream, the things that you'll need for winter, that extra pair of gloves, because everybody loses their gloves, things like that, just as little stocking stuffers. And, we look at it and think, what's that? Those are the things I end up using all year. Always those little extra
exactly. Those
gifts.
are the things that are thrown in the purse, that are thrown in the car, that you're just glad that you have on hand. And that's the thing. I also like to think of what are things that I wouldn't buy myself. I would really want it, but I wouldn't buy myself. I mean, I know that we talk about every year with my family when we're giving gifts. What happened to the days where you just surprised people, where you didn't ask for a list? You just thought of that person and thought about something that could make them feel special. So at the end of the day, when you're gift giving, that should be your intention. Just think of a way to make them feel special. And that thought alone is going to take you really far when it comes to gift giving.
Absolutely. I have to ask you to give everybody your website and tell everybody about the show again.
So my website is dishitgirl.com. You can find me on Instagram at dishitgirldina. I'm always cooking up something, Ken. And then you can watch me on In the Mix on ONNJ, and we're always bringing your latest lifestyle tips, all of the latest trends, whether it's food, products. We run the gamut.
I love it. Fantastic. Lifestyle expert, host of On New Jersey's In the Mix, Dina Deleasa-Gonsar. Thank you so much for coming on this morning. Merry Christmas. A big virtual hug to you and your
Thank
family.
you. Merry Christmas, Ken. Mwah.
Mwah, back at you. Fantastic.